Finally tonight, a senior state lawyer who recently graduated with an executive master's degree in business administration is encouraging working class people to upgrade their qualifications to become more competitive in the workplace. Nixon Joe is a former teacher and currently a state lawyer with the Department of Justice under the Office of the Solicitor General. He believes attaining additional qualifications will build the capacity of an individual and help enhance their abilities and performance in the respective workplace.
The 40-year-old from Kindeng, Anglim South District in Chihuahua Province is a self-sponsored student who graduated along with 110 students in the Executive Master's Degree Program during the 69th UPNG graduation on Friday, 26 April 2024. Joe has doubled work and school life in order to successfully graduate.
After walking out from that podium, I was so excited. It's a outcome of what I have been working hard. I had sleepless nights to achieve this paper. And seeing my name on the graduation list and the acceptance notice for graduation, I was overwhelmed, very excited with my other colleagues. So that was the greatest moment in my life.
Highlighting his achievement at a family gathering to celebrate his master's degree, Nixon describes the achievement as something that he could not have achieved without constant perseverance and family support.
I walked out of that podium some 5 years ago while I was receiving my bachelor's degree in law. After 6 years, I managed to come back to the university to take the Executive Masters in Business Administration program. And I thank God for all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that He gave for me to endure and gave me the strength to achieve this milestone achievement in my life.
He dedicated his achievement to his supportive wife and 3 children who have stood by his side and his tribesmen who have supported his back to ensure he reached this goal. He says it takes perseverance, commitment, and family support to succeed in achieving a master's degree qualification.
When my mom and my dad they passed away, I was the only child. Then my uncles, they took care of me. They paid my school fee. And my wife was always at the back. I achieved the first one is the bachelor in Bachelor of Law, and then now this one is the Masters in Business Administration. Without my wife, I wouldn't have achieved all this, but with my wife and with my uncles and all this, they've made it through with the support and dedicated pastors that I have who were always at my back. They made this moment come true for me.
Nixon Joe further described the master's degree as something all working class with prior degree papers must look forward to attain, as it will improve their capacity in their various fields of profession. He says as the work environment in various professions in both the public and private sectors rapidly change as a result of advance in technology, employees and individuals must flow with this trend and attain further training and qualifications to meet the demands that come with these changes. He added that such technical changes demands employees to be more competitive and innovative in their respective professions. Nixon's community pastor, Max Tanda, has described Nixon's achievement as extraordinary and is a great encouragement to youths and children from his community and village back in Chihuahua Province to follow. He says Nixon's achievement is the community's pride.
And I'm very thankful that God has been good to us. For the community and the church, I believe that he is the first person to graduate with MBA. And for the church and the community, it is a milestone for us too. So we thank him and we thank God for the opportunity that he has given and for the blessings that he has poured upon his life. And we will continue to be praying for him to succeed and to excel in the calling that God has for him.
Pastor Tanda says Nixon is a good example and a role model to young children and youths in his village and community to look up and follow in his footsteps.
Well, for the Executive Masters in Business Administration, I am the first one from my community, my village. And I thank God for that. Kids will come, young boys will come, girls will come along the way. They will come, they will still follow this footstep that I've taken. And it's also a challenge for them to see me as a role model.
Nixon Joe is among the success stories of those who have started off from noble professions and built their way up. Nixon started off as a teacher after completing grade 12 in Chihuahua province. Before both his parents passed on, his father requested him to become a lawyer. Following his late father's request, Nixon moved to Port Moresby and was successfully accepted into the law school in 2013.
From grade 12, I went to Gowling Teachers College in Eastern Britain. So one day I asked my father, what do you want me to be? If you become lawyer, I will be a Navy person. And my father passed on and my mother also passed on. After completing my diploma, I came all the way to Port Moresby, pursuing this dream. And from that day on, through God, everything was possible. So I made it to the School of Law. I got my first degree, Bachelor's of Law.
He graduated with a bachelor's degree in law, and following his admission at the Legal Training Institute in 2017, he was offered a job as a state lawyer with the Office of the Solicitor General under the Department of Justice and Attorney General.
I thank the Department of Justice for giving me the privilege and opportunity, the Office of the Solicitor General, who took me on board after I finished from LTI in 2018. And from there I worked within the office from 2008 and up until today. I thank the management, the former Solicitor General, Mr. Tauvasa Tanavasa, the current acting Solicitor General, Mr. Eva Gaeta, and the team, the practicing manager, the Deputy Solicitor Generals, the teams. And I also thank the Department Secretary, the Justice Minister for the leadership and for the empowerment that they want us as officers within the office to empower the office. I knew that it would be an achievement for the office, and so that I will contribute effectively and meaningfully to in what capacity I am in giving the service to the people of Papua New Guinea.
With perseverance and commitment to work and study after hours, Joe has finally graduated with a master's degree from the University of Papua New Guinea. Nixon acknowledges the support given by the Department of Justice and Attorney General and from his immediate family and tribe in achieving this qualification.
And that's how we end the show tonight and for another week as well. Until the same time next week, I'm Jerry Tavam. Have a pleasant evening and a safe weekend as well. Good night.